Welcome back, everybody. I am so stoked. Today we're gonna break down the official trailer for Cells at Work Code Black. If you haven't seen the official trailer yet, I will make sure to link it in the description down below. If you guys are interested, check out the ultimate guide to all of Season 1's characters up here. Let's start with the name, Code Black. Every hospital has a system of codes they use to identify some kind of emergency.
Code Blue, room 305.
Code Blue is probably the most common, and that's when someone's heart stops working or they stop breathing. This is what you'll see in all kinds of TV shows and movies where they'll start doing chest compressions and performing CPR on a patient. Some other examples include a Code Pink, which is when a child or infant is missing. Code Red, of course, referring to a fire in the building. And Code Green used to indicate a physically violent person in the hospital. Code Black is actually really interesting because it refers to some kind of bomb or active shooter type event. Code Black makes me think of some kind of major serious threat happening in the body. Let's start to look at the trailer itself and see what we find. Within the first 10 seconds of the trailer, we see insomnia, smoking, lack of sleep. It's interesting that they mention these conditions because they're each something that we, for the most part, have control over. I'm wondering if each episode is gonna focus in on a particular condition and show how it affects the cells functioning in the body. That could be really interesting. Alright, so Code Black is definitely going to refer to stressful situations that the body is going through. Cells are going to be going into overdrive. I'm guessing we're going to key in on how some of those cells start getting overworked and turning dysfunctional. Now, just from my experience in medical school and in dealing with patients since then, it's pretty clear that stress can have a pretty big impact on our overall health. High amounts of stress can lead to higher rates of cancer, of heart disease, pretty serious stuff. It looks like we've got the same types of cells, but maybe new characters and new actors behind them. The graphics look like they definitely have a boost. There's a lot more detail to this bacteria. It looks like pneumococcus from episode 1 of our last season. A story that gives hope to those working in every country around the world. Do you think they're trying to play into all the craziness that's happening around the world right now with coronavirus and everything? I don't know, it could just be a general metaphor for everyone working in difficult environments. As we're getting to the end of this trailer, it seems like maybe the cells are going to be working in a stressful environment, but maybe it's going to focus on more how they're able to overcome that stress and that cold black instead of becoming more dysfunctional. I love how they've got the little heartbeat going at the end there. This is so intense, makes me so excited. Look at this little picture here of the cell just kind of hanging down his head. It seems like a really good metaphor for what happens in times of stress and during illness in the body. Chronic diseases and inflammation especially can take a really hard toll on the body, and I think we're still learning more and more about this every day in medicine. I know most of us in real life too work in stressful environments day in and day out, and we often feel overworked, worn down, fatigued. A big idea that they've been talking a lot about in medicine in the last couple years is burnout, especially with residents. I personally, during times that it's been tough, have found it very difficult to have the motivation to go into work. Anyways, all that being said, I feel like there's a lot of different directions that they could take these episodes. I am highly anticipating next January. It's hopefully going to kick off the year 2021 to a much better start than we have had in 2020. If you had to rate this next series on a scale of 1 to 100 just by watching the trailer, what would you give it? I'm going to go ahead and give it a 94 because I'm pretty stoked already after just seeing the trailer. Alrighty guys, thanks for watching. If you're interested in seeing more Cells at Work content, make sure to subscribe down below and hit the notification button. I will see you on the next video.
We're going under, and there's nothing we can do. The final hour before we let it go to rest. It's such a heartbeat pounding